Good morning, friends. Well, it must be springtime again and spring cleaning time because I've been inspired to speak about uncluttered places in our reflections today. And just two verses from the Bible. The first one from the Old Testament is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 6. And it says this: there is a time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away. And in Luke chapter 12, verse 15 in the New Testament, it says, take care, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. Well, by using technology, we're all discovering so much available information at our fingertips, and podcasts are very popular these days, allowing us to download talks on any subject that interests us. I enjoy listening to podcasts on all kinds of well-being topics, and one that I stumbled across recently was about decluttering. But the woman was talking about clearing the decks to allow creative sewing spaces. Now, I can't sew to save myself, but I did learn two really important things from that podcast. UFO stands for unfinished objects, and WIP stands for works in progress. In other words, items that people have been working on for some time, or rather have started working on and not finished to date, but that they don't want to part with. If, like me, during this time at home, you have decluttered, you may have been ruthless and shred mountains of paperwork, or you may have tidied and moved things from one place just to another place, reluctant to really let go. I was so productive last year that I managed to throw away my car logbook, so that cost me a new one. However, it did feel quite liberating to get rid of stuff that was just causing clutter. Some stuff can be hard to let go, and sometimes it is painful even to go through our old photographs and memories, etc. But it is important to clear the decks. What about the old stuff in our lives, the things that can clutter our thoughts, confuse our faith, or even leave us with little time to devote to our spirituality? We can spend so much time looking back that we miss today's blessings, or we dwell in sadness because we want to stay rooted in our past happy times. How hard it can be to pass all that we are to God. Have you had the times when you give everything to God? The things troubling you, the things you need to leave in the past, maybe failures or relationships that have gone wrong, and then you find yourself taking everything back upon yourself, burdening yourself again. Well, the good news is that God is much bigger than us. He's greater than all our earthly troubles, and he can be trusted. I hope that we all learn that with our strong focus on prayer this year, that we experience the real release as we learn to come, to bring, and to leave with God our burdens and cares. And then there is that great space within our lives that God can fill anew by his Spirit. God will fill us with all good things, things of promise, of fulfillment, and he can fill our hearts with purpose and prepare us to be ready to serve him. Uncluttered lives, filled fully by God, relying completely on God to keep us uncluttered, clean, and worthy to be called his children. Well, we are all WIPs, works in progress, and we are all UFOs, unfinished objects. But we are in the amazing hands of an amazing God who forms and shapes us and releases us to be just as we are, filled with his beauty. As a prayer today, I'm attaching a beautiful song, Just As I Am, a newer version of it, and some of the words contained in it are our prayer for today. I come broken to be mended, I come wounded to be healed. I come desperate to be rescued. I come empty to be filled. I come guilty to be pardoned by the blood of Christ the Lamb, and I'm welcomed with open arms. Praise God, just as I am. May God bless you. Thank you for listening.